Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off the checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. My name is Scott Switzer. I'm the Clydesdale. We've got Kat Shear with us. We've got Amy Radowski driving through Columbus.
Remotely.
Safely.
10
and 2.
Not even looking at you guys, but I'm here.
Hi, Aim.
Hi.
How was your weekend?
It was, I'm freaking exhausted, guys.
Yeah, prom?
It was senior prom, and we had the after party, so I did not, my husband and I did not go to sleep until 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then I had to work last night, so I am just still having some hangover of the prom.
Any good stories from the after party that you can share?
Well, I've been having a good time rewatching like the ring footage of when kids were coming and going.
That's the best.
So it was mostly tame. You know, we had some rules and some guardrails for what was going to happen, and so everybody abided by the rules and all that. It was cool. So
were boys and girls sleeping over?
That was our rules, that the boys could come, but they had to leave at 1:30. So that was part of why I'm so tired, is because I was waiting for them to leave so I could lock up.
Right.
And then I just was too wired, so I just couldn't go to sleep right away.
Did you imbibe that night as well, just to sort of take the edge off?
No, not really. I mean, Scott and I had like a glass of wine like at dinner time, like at 6 p.m. But then I like chilled because I was like, I need to be around and alert. So
yeah.
So it was, not only that, it was an emotional roller coaster just getting them to prom, because like the dress wasn't right, the hair and the nails, and all those little tiny details that feel really big at that time.
Did you have any sad mom moments, like this is your baby going to her last prom, and like
you would think so, but yeah, she's doing a really good job right now of soiling the nest and getting ready to fly. So I didn't have any of those moments yet. I'm hoping I'll get some of those moments again, because that would feel nice to have some of that, but not yet. We're not there yet.
You'll look back on pictures and maybe shed a tear, but for now, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a couple more weeks before mine goes to prom, so I'm bracing myself. I just Eliana just gave us her head count for her graduation party.
Oh, yeah.
That she would like to have 55 people. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, what? 55 who? How? Where? When? Like, she doesn't know when it's going to be. She's got 15 other graduation parties to attend, the week before graduation, gifts to buy and everything else. I don't understand why people just don't like have a couple like group parties and like no presents, because honestly, they're just shuffling money around. He's going to spend $50 on this friend to get that something, and that friend's going to spend $50 on her to get her something. It's like, can we just not?
Yeah, so this is what I think is a great price. $20.23, or we'll give $23.
Right. For 2023. Yeah.
Yep. I think there we go.
We have not entertained at our house in years. And, I don't know what that's going to look like for 55 people. She's like, we'll play badminton. We'll have cornhole in the backyard, and, we'll get it catered, and it'll run from 7 to 8. And I was like, what is happening right now? I don't agree with any of it,
Yep.
And money's no object. So sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
So Cory wanted you to know, Amy, that his dress wasn't right for prom either, but his nails were on point.
You guys, this I need to tell you. This is a cute story. So if those of you who don't know my husband, he really has a lot of skills that I don't have, and they're like sewing, and he's really good with cooking and grilling and all those things, which I can do some of those, but like he's literally pinning her dress to fix it because she was not happy with the way it kind of laid, and then meanwhile, I'm just standing back watching and taking pictures of it because I think it's adorable. And then one of the guys shows up to pick up, his girlfriend was at her house getting ready. And he comes in, walking in with a tie in his hand. And he just looks at Scott and he's like, hey, can you help me? So Scott's tying his tie, helping all the kids get ready. And then the next morning, Scott's walking down the stairs and you hear crunch. And he goes, oh, that was a fingernail I just stepped on for the aftermath of the party. The lead press on nails all over the stairs.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That reminds
so
me.
Amy, Chelsea wants to know, how do you get one of those?
One of those.
How do you get a Scott? Yeah.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. This is what my mom always told me to do. She was like, "You need to date a nerd." I did. I dated a nerd. You gotta find the nerds.
And you married him, and now he's sewing.
Yep. That's right.
I love it. Well, the fingernail thing reminded me of Thursday night. We had 30 girls from the University of Delaware. They're in this club called In Charge, and they go once a week. They go to a local exercise place, yoga, Pilates, bar, whatever. And they come to my gym once a semester. And I found a press-on nail after their workout too. So you know what that's like. That was fun. Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm 2 weeks away from college graduation.
Oh, I can't believe that.
And Cory got 2 interviews last week.
Nice.
One in Grand Rapids, Michigan, one in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
I bet Julie's happier about the Pittsburgh one.
I love Grand Rapids. I used to have to go there for work. It is an awesome place up there. So I'm indifferent. Like either way, I'm happy because they're both great places to visit. So yeah, but super
what
stoked.
About the boyfriend?
Boyfriend's moving wherever she goes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been together over a year now. It's getting kind of serious. They actually drove to Pittsburgh Saturday to scope out apartments, and kind of have like an adventure day, but so they know what neighborhoods that they would be willing to live in.
Very cool.
So yeah, exciting stuff.
Who worked out today?
Not because I'm still recovering. I will though. Right after this, I'm going to go work out.
Okay. Good. Scott, did you and I do the same workout?
I did the Ibex, the Chief. The Chief.
Oh, that wasn't my workout today.
What's that?
That wasn't my workout today.
It wasn't?
No.
What was yours?
It was 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, 5 rounds of 3 power cleans. Is that the Chief?
That's the Chief.
3 power cleans, 6 push-ups, and 9 air squats.
9 air squats. Yeah,
yep.
That's the Chief.
Okay, I'm a level 3, just so you know.
You could be a level 3, not the name of certain workouts are, right?
Actually, without giving away too much, you need to know what some of the workouts are, just so you know, like by heart. The Chief was clearly not one of them, but interesting.
So this was the debate, right? So it wasn't written as the Chief. So in all fairness,
yes,
it was not in Wodify as the Chief. It was just listed out as
last night too. So I'm just like running on fumes today.
So the debate is, I thought the Chief was at the top of every new 3 minutes, you start back at the power clean. This was, you started where you left off.
Right.
So that may be why it wasn't technically called the Chief.
Okay. So I wasn't wrong. But I was kind of wrong.
Right. but kind of wrong.
Kind of wrong.
Yeah, and I will say
Oh,
it
there's
is
Charlie.
it is my all-time favorite workout of all time.
All time.
I always forget that it
Yeah,
is
I do
until it
remember
comes
that
up,
about you.
but it is my favorite workout of all time. And I definitely went out way too hot because of it, and where my fitness level is today, I could not keep up with the pace I started with. But I duct taped myself to the finish, and finished hobbling to the end. But I got 14 rounds and 9 reps.
Nice.
Listen, don't ever worry about your fitness level. You just go hard.
Right. Hi, Charlie.
Says
Says
no one
me
ever.
all the time.
So
Charlie,
Charlie,
tell the
you
audience
got
what
some
you did
fitness
today.
in, didn't you?
I did a little half Murph.
Nice.
Felt delicious. Felt wonderful.
Can we talk about what that version of half Murph looked like in terms of movements?
Rode a bike instead of running.
Okay.
Squatted to a box, and then everything else was same old, same old.
Good. Okay. So push-ups and pull-ups, no issue.
Did you do kipping pull-ups
I did
or
I did
strict?
strict pull-ups
Nice.
I thought you might.
Good job.
because why not?
Nice.
Because you
How did
can.
you break it up?
Because you can. 5, 10, 15. This was my first day ever.
Nice.
CrossFit.
That's great, Charlie. Good job.
Kind of.
That's right.
Dennis says greatest rivalry in CrossFit right now, Cory versus Charlie. Cory is saying a bike like a beach cruiser.
That's right. Nice and easy. That'll be me looking back, waiting for Cory to get across the line.
Yeah. Just cruising along while Cory's still working.
I need to know what day he's doing Murph. And what time.
Dude, are
Don't
you
you worry
allowed
about
to
it.
be doing full squats yet?
It doesn't matter.
No. It does
I'm
matter.
gonna
I'm
do
his
it.
coach, and I'll regulate this shit.
We
I
don't
know,
need a
man.
third surgery.
Right? Not yet.
Sure we do. Listen, it's all free at this point. You get that one done. The rest of the year's free.
Then why don't you do something different, like get calf implants or something like that?
Oh, the calves are bad right now. Oof. Look like definitely built like an ice cream cone right now.
So I want to go back to Kat.
Like shriveled
So
up
you did
raisins or
you did that
something like
workout today on 2 hours sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So the struggle for me is the push-ups, right? That's just where it all that's where I needed the duct tape, the baling twine, and all that to get me through the end, right? I tried to go 3 and 3 the whole time, thinking I could keep that pace.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a point where that didn't even work. It was 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 1, 1, 1. How did you attack the push-ups?
So actually, I've been working on push-ups, and I did all my push-ups unbroken.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, but you know what? my knee, the vacuum cleaner injury knee, was feeling a little weird. My air squats felt terrible. Like I was completely twisted. Like I felt like I was squatting basically on like into one hip, then the other, and I kept like having to sort of like I was doing like pigeons in between sets and like during that minute rest. And I was thinking about I had my Hey Dudes on. I wasn't wearing like regular CrossFit shoes, and I thought that was messing me up. But my air squats were really slow, and they didn't feel so good. But I did do the 95-pound cleans, and they felt great. But yeah, the push-ups I was okay. I may have done like 5 one time, but I also didn't count my rounds. So, I mean, I may have only gotten, I may have gotten fewer rounds than you. May not have gone that fast.
How long total was this workout you guys did?
It's like 19 minutes. It's 3 minutes on, 1 minute off for 5 rounds.
Okay.
So you're working for 15. But I was on pace. I was doing like 4 rounds, the first, 2. And I was like, oh, I got to slow down. Like, I don't want to do that.
Of course, my goal was to get 1 round a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and I missed it, but I missed it by the 9 air squats.
Got it. Okay.
So that
Yeah, my air squats
that
didn't feel
kind
good.
of pissed me off, but that's what brings you back for the next one because
Mhm.
I was so close. Just got to get fitter.
Yeah, I think 6 for me is like a very good sweet spot on the push-ups. And if it was 8, I would have been dead.
Yeah,
sure.
that's why I was asking Charlie about Murph, because the last 2 years that I did Murph, I switched up and did 25 rounds of 4, 8, 12, and it was perfect because it's usually the push-ups that go. So it was just like 8 is total was more doable, I thought, over time.
Have you ever done like the 5, 5, and 5, like 5 pull-ups or 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 10 air squats?
Yeah, I just thought the transition time was too much. Yeah.
Yeah, 4, 8, 12. I might try that this year. I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Just do all the push-ups all at once.
Yeah, that would take me forever. But it would all take me forever. I don't think I've ever done it unpartitioned. Nor am I about to try this year.
I did last year and it was a nightmare.
Because what had happened was,
oh my gosh, that run off those air squats was just baby giraffing.
So now you know what Annie and Cara felt like in the 15 games.
Exactly. I don't think we know at all what they felt like.
I do. Speak for yourself.
Stop saying that.
Travis says, Amy. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, because I'm almost at a stopped area. So yeah.
That doesn't sound.
It's fine, guys.
Guys, I just got a car mount for my phone, like yesterday.
Look at
Did you get your car back?
My car's back. Yes, I've had my car back for about a week. Okay. Yes, it's back. Thank goodness. And guess what, Amy?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm watching?
I don't know.
Yellowstone.
Rip.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Like, how was I not watching it before? I freaking love it.
You weren't into country, and now all of a sudden, for some reason, you like country music. Weird.
Now you like shows about Montana.
There's a correlation there. Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're planning a trip out west.
I am planning a trip out west to Wyoming actually in June. So
that makes all the cat sense in the world.
That is.
Because remember, we were pole vaulting for a minute, and now we're.
Hey, pole vaulting.
And then we're going to do Olympic lifting. There was the period of Olympic lifting.
Yeah,
right.
Happened for a day. Now we're going to Wyoming.
Now I'm a farmhand, and I'm getting
and she's going to country concert, and
I'm talking about going to the rodeo next year. Yep, the Houston rodeo, and yeah.
Got a 12-gallon hat and some boots.
You'll be riding a bull before you know it. Bull.
Riding something before we know it.
And then in 3 weeks she'll come in all goth and hair black.
Yeah.
And
you guys ever heard of Creed?
You guys can come along with my adventures. That's fine.
We love it. We love your adventures.
That's why we have you on the show, because it gives us something to talk about every 3 weeks.
New content.
Right.
We're able to get new listeners because of the wide variety of topics.
We get the country crowd in, and now.
Nice. I took JoJo to the dog park today.
Yeah.
She was petrified. She hated it. Hated it. She couldn't have crawled up like more inside of me when she was there. Like, it was really bad.
That like the vacuum cleaner?
Just like the vacuum cleaner. Here's the deal. She's got 2 dogs that she lives with. Yeah. And she's never ever like been around other dogs besides those 2 dogs her whole life. So I've never really socialized her elsewhere because I haven't had to. Right. And I thought, that'll be fun. Maybe go to the dog park. Maybe she might meet another dog or maybe she wants to spend time with another dog at some point in time that's not her 2 brothers. So I thought, how about the dog park? Yeah, it wasn't She didn't have fun. She didn't enjoy it. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Well, I had a dog park adventure last week.
Uh-oh.
My dog loves the dog park. And he's only 24 pounds, but he's really fast. Like that is his thing. And we got there and there was a whippet there who, for the first time, Walter was challenged in the speed game.
Yeah, they're fast.
And the whippet was way faster than Walter.
Mm-hmm.
But they were playing and having a good time. And the whippet's owner was sitting on a park bench. So they went up to the top of the dog park and went on a full sprint towards the owner on the park bench.
Mm-hmm.
The whippet's out ahead. Walter is giving it like fifth gear, everything he's got. And the whippet does a sudden stop at his owner at the park bench.
Oh, no.
And Walter goes airborne, clears the entire park bench in a hurdle over the top, and then keeps going. It was the most majestic thing I've ever seen my dog do.
Get on
And if
video.
I could just train him, he would win like those agility things. Because for a little tiny dog to clear a park bench and a human, because the human was sitting on the park bench, it was amazing. Amazing.
Cool.
I'm in awe of my dog.
He's got ups.
So one of the things we were going to talk about is the age group workouts that were supposed to be released at 3 p.m. Eastern time today. I can't find them. If any of our Masters athletes out there, oh my gosh.
Cory, I put it out there on Instagram. We had no one bid on it. So yeah, sure. It's still for sale. Oh, they're on Instagram. Somebody said.
Why not on their website? Why not on their website where you could actually see?
Come on now.
Uh-oh.
You dumbasses.
Smell that? That smells like a riff coming.
Don't get them started.
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
It's not this show. This ain't the riff show.
Yeah.
This is the Amy Got Her Hair Done show.
Oh, Cory says they are on the website, yo.
Cory, I
Oh,
was
bang,
just on
bang.
the website. I'm looking at it right now.
Soak it.
Maybe you're blocked.
Maybe your site was on mute.
Yeah, that's right. On mute.
So you want to
What I see is floral prints have taken over Noble. Yay. Good to know. News topic.
let's talk about them.
Yeah.
Age group winners and adaptive podium winners and qualifiers finalized. That is what is in my news feed.
So the
Maybe
first
even blocked.
workout is for time. 1,000 meter row, 100 double unders, 20 shuttle runs, 750 meter row, 75 double unders, 50 shuttle runs, 500 meter row, 50 double unders, 10 shuttle runs, 250 meter row, 25 double unders, 5 shuttle runs. Immediately upon finishing or reaching the time cap of the test, complete as many snatches as possible in 3 minutes. And the snatch weight for women is 155. And the snatch weight for men is 225.
Yikes.
3
And
minutes.
that's with the shuttle
Mm,
runs,
max.
guys.
Snatch.
That's in it was in the open, it was in quarters, and now semis. I mean, come on.
I'm done. I'm so over shuttle runs.
That's what I'm saying.
About
Test
our
number
life.
2. Test number 2. In 5 minutes, complete as many rounds as possible, reps as possible of thrusters and muscle ups. Minimum number of muscle ups and thrusters are required, but it looks like you can break them up however you want. The thrusters are 95, 135. Test 3A and B. Oh, this is good. 5 intervals, 2 minutes of work followed by 1 minute of rest. 7 deadlifts, 5 cleans, 3 shoulder to overheads at 135, 185. And then after the final 1 minute rest in test 3A, athletes will have 5 minutes to establish a max freestanding handstand hold. Test number 4, 20 burpee box jump overs, 2 rounds of kettlebell step ups, 2 rope climbs, 2 rounds of kettlebell goblet squats, 2 legless rope climbs, 20 burpee box jump overs. The kettlebells are 53.70. It's a 20-inch box for everybody and a 15-foot rope climb. Those are the workouts. No wall balls, no pistols.
Yeah.
No handstand walk.
No, just a handstand hold.
Weird.
So we get a lazy programming from Andrew Sten. Jamie Latimer, 50 more shuttles. I like shuttles, but yeah, this is dumb. And then Jamie, where's the wall balls? Where's the handstand walk? Where's the pistols?
Stacy Tovar's competing?
She is.
Sweet.
Is Rich doing it or not?
I don't know.
He is not doing the games and he doesn't want to take a spot. So he was going to contact HQ to see if they would backfill if he took one of the top 10 spots.
I have a
Because
friend.
he's trying to do that 100-mile mountain bike race.
Yeah.
Because that's turning out really well for people right now.
The what?
Mountain biking.
Crazy. Yeah, so
Why are we retesting the things we've already tested?
Exactly.
To see if you got better in 4 minutes since yesterday as your fitness increased.
what is I don't know.
I don't know shit about.
Oh, okay. I don't know shit about
Don't get us an E on this thing.
I won't get any on this thing.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I think Chelsea Miller says, I love running, but no more shuttle runs, please.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, why?
What's that dog's name, Chelsea? He's fantastic. I hope it's Doug.
I love it when dogs have people's names.
Real first names? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Dash, my dog Dash his name was Trevor. When we
Yes.
One of my teachers at school, her dog's name is Alan. I think it's hilarious.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know a basset hound named Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
So I went to the gym today and Milo was there and Christy's sister pulled in with her dog in the car and Milo knew it and they have like a garage door that's all glass so you can see out. Milo is standing there like jumping, like knowing that the dog is coming out of that car.
That's cute.
And he's ready. It was super cute.
Chubby and Bear, those are good names.
That's cute.
Oh, those are good names.
My friend used to have labs, chocolate labs, and they were named Chip and Chunk.
Mm.
That's cute.
Chip and Chunk.
See, so I have all this pop culture shit in my head. Chunk from the Goonies. Do you know he's an agent now in Hollywood?
No.
Really?
Yeah. And like two of his actors won an Academy Award this year.
Oh, wow.
And one of them was Data from the Goonies, who was in that Everything Everywhere.
Was he the one that was in Indiana Jones?
Yep. Yeah, he was, Rerun? No, not Rerun. The first one, the first Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short Round, yes.
Short Round, that's it. Yeah, I was close. Rerun.
Good for you, Cory. Good for you. I shouldn't even give you credit, but I'm not that kind of guy.
Charlie, you coming in tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Cory says a minimum number of thrusters and muscle ups are required. Will vary by division. No shit, CrossFit Games.
Truffle shuffle.
What I find interesting is that Cory, you can tell he's agitated because Charlie's under his skin. So now when these workouts come out, now it's all like coming out as
the pressure's hitting.
Vile.
And that pressure gets to him.
Yep.
You know what probably calm him down? A nice C4.
I need like 5 of those right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have not been able to have a C4 in a week and a half.
Why?
What's wrong with you?
because of this LPR that I have in my throat, I'm off caffeine,
What's
which
an
has been
LPR?
very. It's like a reflux into my larynx,
Okay.
and that's what's been causing the coughing.
Ah,
And
Allegedly.
so I am not allowed to have caffeine, alcohol, acid foods. So
mhm.
no tomatoes, no oranges, no.
What about dairy?
Dairy is actually a base, so it is actually good for all of that. So cheese, dairy, those types of things.
So
But
I was about C4. Um, prom night, the kids were downstairs in the basement. That's where I keep my C4 stash. And some of the guys, I guess, saw the C4 and they were like, Natalie, your dad has so much C4 down here. And she was like, it's not my dad, it's my mom. Hello.
She's like,
Sorry,
you
she
seen the
didn't say
two
it
of
like
them?
that. She didn't say it like that. I just was told. But in my mind, that's how it went.
Natalie's listening.
Yeah.
is
That's how it
that
went.
part of the soiling the nest?
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Hey, I lived through it. I get
know.
to make fun of people now who are going through it. Hey,
I'm going through it. You're talking about me with a
she knows where I
6-year-old.
live.
Let's talk about something else.
Oh,
Yeah, thank
come
you.
on.
How did the Brent interview work out?
Oh, okay, actually, now, okay, I'm going to bring this up because you asked. That went great. He was awesome.
Good.
I love that.
See you guys later. Bye.
Okay, see ya. So, Scott, this is how my night went after that. Scott and I are interviewing Fikowski. We go off air, and we're still talking to him. And my power goes out. And so I'm like, all right, I guess I'm done. My power goes out. I'm done. I have no power and no way for us to, make dinner. So Scott and I went to go pick up like frozen or not like take and bake pizzas. And my parents live like a mile away and they were out of town. And so I was like, let's go take the pizzas over there. We'll take the dog. We'll eat over there. So we go over there. We turn on Ted Lasso. We preheat the oven. We get ready to put the pizzas in. And my parents had put something like a big piece of plastic Tupperware in their oven. And so we didn't know that. And we opened it up and it was literally like slime over their entire oven. So then, meanwhile, Murph was chewing on a dog bone over there and then was chewing on a bone so much that his gum started to bleed. He bled all over the carpet in my parents' house. And so I'm dealing with the blood. Scott's dealing with the slime and the plastic melting. It was just not a great Friday night, but the interview went great. So thanks for asking about that.
So a little behind the scenes, we went off of the air, and Brent stayed on.
And he likes
Amy
to talk.
lost power and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Brent stayed on with us for over an hour. Mostly just me because Amy ditched me because of the power outage.
Did you tell him
Brent
that I
is awesome.
powered?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Brent is awesome. He did a lot of things to try to help us out. I will just put it that way. And it was super cool that he took the time, over an hour, to do that. Some of the stuff he was talking about, I wish the record button was pressed, but he probably wouldn't have said what he said if the record button was pressed. And that's just the way life goes with this. You ask about subscribers and views and all that. That episode is killing it. And I appreciate Brent coming on and all of that stuff. The crazy thing about subscribers, just a behind the scenes view, when we're doing the semifinalist interviews, the subscribers actually bump more for those because a lot of family members are getting to see their athletes in a podcast for the first time ever. And we actually get a bigger bump from those people than we do from a Brent Fikowski. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense. We get a lot of views on the Fikowski one, don't get me wrong. And we got our subscribers since we started the semifinalist series have bumped by almost 100 subscribers in that short amount of time. And we're trending about 5 a day. So that's just a little behind the scenes look of things. So we're getting very, very close to 2,000, which I'm super stoked for. We're at 1930 something. And again, we're getting about 5 a day, which is so awesome. And we appreciate all you for being in there and doing that.
We have to do that spin the wheel we used to do.
Yeah.
And give away some C4.
Give away something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Charlie,
we should.
Speaking of sponsors, have you done your DNA test for the Wild Health stuff?
I have. I haven't
What
got
about
it
your
back.
blood work?
I have. I've got it back.
Yes.
I can do hard things.
You can do hard things. I love it. I'm so proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
I have my first sick visit on Wednesday.
Mm.
Because of the LPR.
Yeah.
They wanted to talk to me before all the data comes back to make sure that I am covered with meds that I need to get through that, like inhalers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was so cool that they actually looked at that and went ahead and
I'm guessing you're better, Cory. Are you better than Charlie? Is that what your DNA test says?
Legit.
Too legit to quit, Chelsea.
Yeah, Cory's DNA test said he is 100% better than Charlie.
I don't think that's what it said. It just said I'm 100% losing in all the things against him.
But I bet Cory has 100% use of his hips.
I got 110% because I cranked it up
Ooh.
with a little vibranium.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks, this has been fun. Real fun.
It has.
Yeah.
And thanks a bunch for jumping on with us today. These are always a blast. After we get through semifinals, we may actually do maybe 2 of these a week, just to kind of, because we actually get some of the biggest audiences for this show than we do for the interviews. And so, oh my gosh.
I knew that was coming. I was hoping somebody would say it.
You know, Elise is not going to let that pass her by.
I don't know if she's talking about me or Cory.
I think she's talking about Cory.
Elise has 100% Amy brain.
Yep.
And what you're thinking, Elise always puts in the chat.
Yep. I'm just trying to keep it clean here, but I'm already thinking it.
And then Cory, one last little shot. You better get some unobtainium, Charles.
Is that a SARM? Because I will. Are we testing for the Open next year?
Amy brain.
Yep. It's true.
Well, with that, guys, thank you so much for jumping on. This has been a blast. You guys are the best.
Unobtainium. Oh.
Unobtainium.
Like it.
Smart here.
Look
we
at
couldn't
that.
Get it.
Too good, guys. Too good.
Cory was too smart with this joke. It went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny if no one gets it.
Ooh.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being in the chat. We love all of you. We'll see everybody next time on the Clydesdale Media Podcast.